And welcome back to my Cryptos Angles podcast number 27. 2 and a 7 equals 9. So there is some etheric wisdom coming down in this podcast episode. So for those who are new, my name is Kelita Sahliah, and I basically combine astronomy and astrology together to see how it could be impacting the crypto markets. I am not a financial advisor, and of course this is not financial advice. I just fell in love with stargazing and I noticed it had an impact. So if you are new as well, we do go over Gematria. We take a look at the world stage and see what it's signaling, especially when it comes to the financial markets and just life. You know, we link it all together. So welcome. Let's kind of just get straight into it because I've got a lot to say. If you are interested in grabbing this calendar for yourself, it's on sale on Etsy. I appreciate any support, and I also offer birth chart readings as well. If you are interested in that, there is an example I've done for XRP and Bitcoin. I do not follow mainstream astrology. I use our actual visible sky. This calendar is in alignment with the sky. So yeah, things are different and I do it differently. I'm not your normal individual. Okay, I'm not your normal individual. But anyway, let's jump right into it. We'll go over the Gematria first, then we'll come back to the astrological story of what's happening this cycle. And then we'll jump into the technical analysis for Bitcoin, XRP, and the DXY. So I'd like to kind of go over more eventually. However, that may be in like an extended version. So this is my threads on Instagram. It is private, but feel free to follow me there if you'd like. And this is where I post it. So there's a lot of numerology in my videos as well. As you notice here, we check the Gematria. And what am I saying? My mind's gone blank. I bring the numbers down basically because whenever I see numbers, I see it visually like collapsing into itself, and it always falls down into like one number. So I like to see what the base energy is basically, and it's an 8. So when it comes to aliens, Aztec pyramids, we're getting like an 8 there. So the 8 is a toroidal field and wealth, like flip of the switch type of energy, entering into a new toroidal energetic field. So keep that in mind. And with the ordinal, we're getting 4. So that is building, structure, law and order within time. Okay, so within our time, there's something being built, a structure is being built, and it's like impacting the toroidal field. Okay, so that's the general energies of all of this. Now before we get into it as well, I need you to know it's just having awareness of this, and have awareness of it, but don't feed the narrative. Basically keep your energy to yourself once you've become aware of it, and it's like a chain reaction type of thing. So what you're going to see here in this video is we've got some links to our last cycle's video. What was I talking about then? Was it the Indian sun mission? Yeah, I think we've got some links back to that. So it's whatever video I done last. So we're seeing it all come together. Gematria won't be here all the time unless I've got something to point out. I don't go searching for stuff. It's whatever I feel I'm called to look into. So I'm very intuitive. I'm not logical like that. I'm intuitive. So that's how I go. So this is the beautiful alien. This is the beautiful alien. I know I said about 2 cycles ago, I was like, yeah, I'm doing the aliens since it's come out. It's not fresh. It's not new. We're all aware of it. But I feel the information that's going to come out in this video is happening now. So it's just like I got it just in time, but it's happening now, people. October-ish is starting. So this is the beautiful sculpture. This is the number, as you saw, it equals 1448, which breaks down to an 8, and then we've got the 220 here in ordinal. It's the same as ordinal, but it just calls it simple there. So first thing, the election was rigged. We know that anyway because that was obvious. We all know now. This come up, 9th circle, Satan cult, Monterey child sacrifice. Obviously, this is a place. It's a place. I did have to double check. Did I open it? No, I don't think I did. Was it in Canada? I think it's in Canada. So keep in mind if like child sacrifice rings are just exposed now. Keep that in mind. Him, of course, aliens, he's going to be connected. So this is where I want to see, like, when it comes to Gematria, it's seeing the things that have a relationship with each other, and it like sets it off like a chain reaction. Like there was one decode I did. I can't remember if it was the Titan Somber slide. I think it was, but Stormzy came up and some other stuff. And I find it interesting. He's releasing albums, not albums. He's releasing singles, new songs. So yeah. So if you see him coming up, just talking more, or if he has been, I don't follow him, but you know, Joe Dispenza. Don't fall for the deception of Gematria. I found this interesting because why was this coming up? I was like, who is that? If you don't know, it's the Buddha of the future who will be born to teach enlightenment in the next age. So false teachings, and again, that is just big in the Bible anyway. It says, oh, in the end days, there's going to be false teachings, false prophets. So whatever comes up with that, even if it falls into like the New Age spirituality segment of our hologram, if it falls into that, just don't fall for it. Yeah, they're telling you not to fall for that shit. Necessary evil. Something come up that I didn't really like, and having them cult rings as well. But as I always say, existence is simply just existing, and within this existence right now, there's always two polarities, and I just feel what is coming up is it's necessary for this for our consciousness to expand and grow and to get to that next level, basically. A God's cosmic twin flame. Yeah, I feel someone's coming into your life. Someone's coming into your life. Okay, Aliens Aztec Pyramid in ordinal is the 220. Now, we did go over that in the last video. Oh, it was the UK schools lockdown. You see, me head not good sometime. No, it's very good, actually. So, of course, we're getting that 4 again. And if you didn't watch my video last cycle, gosh, man, my throat chakra, speak. Let's just quickly go over these. Stellar lumens come up. Military operation, like they're bringing military in. Like I didn't know much about the police, but some police are just putting their weapons down. I can't control it, and the military are coming in. All part of the plan. We've got that. I'm not saying it. Point of no return. Space. Odin again. Riders of the storm. Floods. A flood's happening. It's a storm now. Simplify your life. XRP. It's time to buy. Well, you know, if you're in it for the long term, buying now is absolutely fine. It makes no difference. It's like, it makes no difference. And again, if some extra terrorism comes up and this narrative is pushed, pay attention. So can you see with the aliens, we're literally getting a link to these school lockdowns. Okay, and then White Dragon Society, I said that August is a month. What's happening next August? Battle of the Century. Truth is coming. Ring Around the Roses. Death. Human Extinction Day. Death. The stars. Watch the stars, people. Look at the stars. Always know we are powerful, of course. Come and get your love. Someone's coming in. Oh, gosh. Anyway. So yeah, so that linked to that as well. Now moving to the other version, we're doing aliens in Mexico. In Hebrew, this is 611, and we're getting that 8 again. How powerful? 8. In the Gregorian calendar numerology, so the numerology for October is actually an 8. So this is why I feel this has come out at the perfect time, because we're in this 8 energy on the world stage. Like there's other variations of numerology. I like to look at the original calendar, so starting in March, and then I also pay attention to the 13-month one. But basically that was saying change for the 13th month is happening now for the original calendar. with October being the 8th month, it falls into 6. So that's the material. So we've got 5 changes happening within the material, and on the world stage is this whole new energetic toroidal field change and wealth, wealth. So keep that in mind. We're in this 8 energy heavy, especially on the world stage, and the nature's energy change is happening. Okay. Check out my energy update video where I go over numerology. I explain it a bit more there. Feel free to check that out if you'd like. So aliens in Mexico anyway. Third eye. We had third eye opening, third eye portal. We've had these things. Basically, we are expanding. We've got Uranus here. Uranus is currently sat in the star constellation of Aries, and he's retrograding right now. He's retrograding. When does he station direct? Is it in January? Yeah, let me show you. So here's Uranus, stations direct in Aries on the 27th. So that's an interesting find, because Uranus can bring about sudden change. So yeah, it can bring about sudden change. So I'm going to keep an eye on that. And not only that, but there's much I need to learn about it. But the mythology of Uranus, it plays just a big role in our existence. So just keep that in mind. We're getting stellar again, and it comes up. We're going to get 2 links, okay, with a past world stage event that happened. So keep in mind this 152. All right, but we're getting stellar coming up again. That is one. If you'd like to have it in your portfolio, you can. I am personally tribulation, trials and tribulation. Like tribulation is coming through. Biblical stuff. Good Friday. We're getting another Easter reference. I've had so many. The schools locked down. We're getting Easter references. Something is happening during Easter, around Easter next year. Number of beast. That doesn't say best, does it? No. Sometimes my brain, I was like, is this another wrong one? But biblical reference again. XRP, go, go, go. Go, go, go. When is XRP going? Where is it going to? Stellar XRP. She's cracking the codes. I'm on point, I feel. A little child shall lead them. I just found this interesting because listen to your children. They just come off with the most profound things at the most randomest time. So just listen to your children. People I know are putting like their children sharing some messages on TikTok as well. And it's just like, all roads lead to Rome. I found this interesting because, as I says, pay attention to the collective. If you go on TikTok, there is a whole trend about the Roman Empire and how men can just they can't talk about simple stuff. I don't say simple stuff, but like they can talk forever about the Roman Empire. So I just found it interesting. Pay attention to every aspect what you can, if you just notice stuff, because all roads lead to Rome. The collective just happens, this big old trend with millions of views talking about the Roman Empire. The Vatican is sat right in the center of the Roman Empire. All roads lead to Rome. It's so interesting that the Roman Empire is so well known and their story is well known, but they're like the 17th largest empire to ever exist. Is it 17th? They're quite low on the spectrum. Whereas the Mongolian Empire, which was the Tartaria, was the 2nd largest empire, and that was wiped out. So what is Rome doing? What are they planning? The Vatican, the Pope, if anyone knows, Terminator tech. Oh, they're doing some Terminator technology. Oh, wow. The dogs from Black Mirror, and they're already out anyway. They're just there like, oh my days. Blue Star, the stars people. Blue Star. Oh, I didn't even notice there was blue stars here, but Blue Star. Like, I don't know what this would represent, if a star will twinkle blue, because sometimes they do, just paying attention. A catastrophe. yeah, I don't know what's meant to happen, what's going to happen, but we'll see. If like catastrophes happen on the world stage and stuff, it's signaling to you, because we're looking deeper, we're not paying attention to the noise and the nonsense of the world stage and the theater. We know XRP go go go, stellar lumens, ISO 20, this is what it's telling them, and this is how they speak to each other. Okay, the big earthquake again, is that the catastrophe? What big earthquake? I mentioned in my last video the UK lockdowns. I can't remember what country, but there was it was Mount something erupting or something like that, and I was like, can someone keep an eye on that for me? I don't want to look into it because I don't want to talk for too long, but pay attention to the world disasters that's popping up and out. And of course biblical references talk about all this, and you know, but they've probably caused it. Have you saw the episode? I'm going to watch it this evening actually, the Inside Job, and she's like, they're telling the backstory, them triangle things, and she's just like, if you're watching all this happen, why didn't you just stop? And then they laughed. I was just like, why would we stop it? We caused it. So they're doing the most, they're doing the catastrophes. Enoch being here is Metatron. Again, I'm not deep on the mythology of stuff like this, so if anyone is, pay attention. But Enoch has come up a lot. The book of Enoch has come up a lot. Metatron's cube, time, Saturn. Is Enoch linked to Saturn and time? Let me know what's your thoughts. Triple horn of Odin. Remember in the last video as well, Odin had come up. Like, I was like, are they playing God out here trying to be Odin? Or not God, are they playing a god? Triple, three horns of Odin, 333, 369. I don't know. Full moon spell. We had moon codes come up around the Easter time as well. We had pink moon come up as well, so I'm wondering what's happening, or is this the moon that's just come and gone? I don't know. X portal, we're getting another X and a portal here. X marks the spot. Oh my days, X portal. The X portal, it's the eclipses. It's the Great American Eclipse. There's something about the eclipses, it makes an X over it. When's that happening? Is this with these eclipses, or is it next year? Like, is it the spring eclipse? Or is it this eclipse? I'm not sure, but one of the eclipses that's either happening now or the beginning of next year, you know, when the next phase of eclipse comes in, it creates an X over America. How the luminaries align up and stuff, it creates the fattest X. I said fat because I've just saw the fattest Emirates plane. I'm ready to be catching flights. I am ready. But anyway, X marks the spot. Is this when something's going to happen? I'm going to put in the comments after I clarify when this X portal is happening. But I feel that that's what it is. It's talking about the Great American Eclipse that creates an X. And this is probably when it's go time, bitches. Before the storm. So yeah, has the storm happened yet? I know there's been some crazy ass floods in New York. So yeah, I saw that on TikTok. But there's been not much storms here. It's been a gentle storm, I guess. But like, yeah, it's like it's signaling this. The storm is gonna come, and then the phoenix rises, maybe? I don't know. So we're getting aliens in Mexico. Ordinal equals 152. Now, if you remember, this 152... Oh, wrong one. This 152 was the lady on the plane. The lady on the plane. So we're having this aliens in Mexico. Yeah, aliens in Mexico. Please know, because it's the same code, 152, it's a black swan event. Okay? I feel this is something to do with the aliens, which they're gonna, I don't know, there's something, or it's signaling something. Anyway, we've got XRP adoption again, Stellar again, bridge currency. It's Truman Show. It's all a show, people. So don't worry. Okay, do not worry. But we do have some more extra findings. We've got V for Vendetta. You know, all till now I've not watched that movie. My brother always like, why don't you watch the movie? It's such a good movie. But okay, he doesn't talk that fast. That's literally just me. But I've just not watched it because the faces scare me. I'll be honest. I'm not scared of many things. Like, I don't want to watch that because I don't like the faces. And I'm also scared of Princess and the Frog. Yeah. Yeah. I can watch a horror movie and I can laugh to my heart's content. But Princess and the Frog with the voodoo man and friends on the other side, it creeped me out. Creeped me out. Heart over mind. You need to trust your heart during now. Trust your heart. There's something I come across on the TikTok. And you need to listen to your flutters. Listen to your flutters, not like ignore manifesting. Just forget about that. Go in your direction and pay attention to that little flutter that happens in your heart. That's the direction you need to go. It's very subtle. So pay attention to the flutter. Political scams is all about the place. Yeah, politics. They're doing the most. Glory of love. I feel love's coming in, people. Like, maybe not for everyone, I don't know, but it does. Yeah, it's not for everyone. Don't work like that. But love is coming in this year because this is equals rabbit. 52 equals rabbit. We are in the year of the rabbit. So love, like real love, is coming in this year for you. Okay, just throw that in there. Donald Trump dead. So this had come up. I didn't show it before. I saw this when I was doing the lady on the plane and I was like, but I didn't include it. But now I'm including it because it's popped back up. There's a theory that is probably gone and there was a clone because it's like once he was sick after getting the Rovid, you know, in 2020. Apparently he was coughing for a bit and then he went away. Then the family were bawling and it's just like, why the bawling so much? He just has a little cough. And potentially the theory is that he died then. Now we all know that, you know, the Simpsons episode. I should have prepared this. I forgot about it. But you know the Simpsons episode? You've got Trump on the stage. He pulls himself off and there's an alien or a lizard underneath there. Like, I wonder if that trick is going to be pulled. You know? Maybe being him. Like, oh no, he was a clone all along. Then you're going to get all the supporters probably going crazy. Loco crazy. Perfectly balanced. Balance is coming in. This is what it says, though, like there's necessary evil. Existence is existing in all its beauty and tranquility. Okay, and she's balancing out. And this is probably why you may feel a bit more balanced now, or, you know, going into that. This balance may attract balanced people into your life. So stronger relationships and connections, networks, the all-seeing eye. So, you know, all roads lead to Rome. They're watching. Time will tell. I added this because Saturn. Whose time? It's Saturn. Yeah, so time will tell. Easter Sunday, we're getting another Easter reference. So it's just going to be interesting to observe what is happening in Easter. So two more, then we'll move on to the astrological story. Third horseman. So this is a biblical reference again of the 4 horsemen. So if anyone knows what the third one's about, the master plan. Yeah, I feel whatever they've been building up and working towards is all happening now. China epidemic. Has something recently popped out again in China about this? Was it China or was it India? No, I think it was India. Oh, India, they're doing the most. India is going to be one of the places where more development is going to happen over this time. So that's why they're just doing the most right now on the world stage. But yeah, China, going back to this thing. Anyway, will it try to peep its head up again? This has come out. Yeah, it's come out. So people may be just arguing about it more. No, it's round. No, it's flat. No, it's a triangle. Like, whatever. I just feel, go from what you see. You know, we know everything's a lie. The floor seems stationary to me. And it seems like the luminaries above our head is the thing moving. That's what it seems. And yeah, it's like the luminaries rotate on whatever axis. It's like they're doing that. So even if, like, I was watching, oh gosh, I was watching a video and someone said, like, even if the earth is stationary, the sky will still move. So the cosmos, basically, you'll think, whoa, what's going on? Because the most is happening up there, if you know what I'm saying. Rather than it's the earth being flung somewhere. Like, where is the earth? Why is it just traveling through space? What is space? Space is just the distance between an object. So I just don't trust the space narrative. I just feel they did the most to, they just did the most. Programming, why is that on the start of films? Why is it just put in every single classroom if it didn't need to be programmed in? So that's why I don't subscribe to it. And from my own senses and from watching the stars for almost 3 years now, watching them do the exact same thing, exact same movement. I watched the sun rise, I watched the sun set. Like, I'm watching it, I'm observing it, and they ain't that far. You just get your phone camera. Let me not go on too much about that. You see, people are talking about it, but I wasn't happy about this. And I don't want to feed much of a narrative on this. Yeah, it's just being aware if this happens on the world stage, what's being signaled here. Okay. Yeah. Let me just not. I can't. When it comes to children, I cannot. I will do the most. XRP November. This November? Like, will there be a sudden spike? Let's pay attention. I just feel we'll look on, obviously, the charts soon. But I feel an amazing buying opportunity is coming. So just make sure, if you're ready to invest in XRP anyway, you've got bags set aside. Let the games begin. It has started. The Illuminati agenda, or the illuminated agenda. I see that I have illuminated their agenda, okay? FEMA death camps failed. I didn't know what this was, so I had to Google it, and I just found it interesting. But it's a conspiracy theory about them putting the US citizens into camps, basically. So yes, obviously they for them to put it on the internet, say, oh, it's a conspiracy theory, they're doing the most to kind of discredit it. So maybe it's true. Maybe it's true, but again, it's like this whole alien thing's popped up, and then this has popped up. It's signaling to those who know how to read it. It's like, oh shit, damn, this plan has failed, bro. Failed. Which I'm happy for. The gift at the end, 152. What's the gift? We had a big award coming soon in the school lockdowns. So Gregorian calendar. And then the beautiful sculpture again. So the Gregorian calendar, I feel we are being drawn to pay attention to this. Gregorian calendar, we had XRP November. We had a lot of Easter dates as well. Yeah. So is this when the reward is coming? Yeah. Big reward. We'll see. But pay attention to the Gregorian calendar. There's maybe a gift at the end of it. It just reminds me of that silly picture that was going on Twitter about XRP. So it just made me laugh. Anyway, moving on to the astrological story of this cycle. So if you notice, I use the word cycle instead of the word week, because we are what we speak, and I am far from weak, fam. We live in a cyclical nature. We live in cycles. So it's cycle after cycle after cycle, over and over and over and over and over again. It makes you dizzy, fam. But anyway, what is happening in this cycle? We have this shift in energy coming up, and Mercury enters Virgo. So the biggest thing, of course, is Mercury entering Virgo, and this is quite big when this luminary picks up its momentum. And I find it interesting. It's doing that around the eclipses. Is this when the big X, the X portal? Is it between these eclipses? I will clarify in the comments. But anyway, Mercury in Virgo. Mercury is super happy in Virgo because Mercury fuels Virgo. Okay, it fuels it. Now, Mercury is all about your energetic exchange. It's your thought process, how you communicate. But this, because we're focused on moolah right now, it's money. Mercury is is Hermes, the winged god. And he rules money. So that is coins, IOU, paper money, digital currencies, CBDCs, and cryptocurrency. So it rules all of that. That's Mercury, it's Hermes, and it's all about how you are exchanging that. It's all about this energetic exchange, this monetary exchange. And being in Virgo, Virgo is known as the maiden, basically, and ultimately she's about how am I going to exchange my energy in the best way. So again, it's about this energetic exchange. And Virgo, she's very analytical, very critical, pays attention to all the details. But I'd say she is more critical because she pays attention to all the details. She leaves no stone unturned because basically, excuse me, she is known as the maiden and she wants to give her love in the best way she can possibly give her love. So that's why she will take her sweet ass time sometimes to look at all the details for things, to research, to analyze, to pay attention, and ultimately she just wants to give in the best way. So naturally, the way we're going to be exchanging our energy this cycle and until it moves into Libra down there, we are only going to be wanting to exchange our energy with things and people if we are sure about it. So this is where precision is coming in with how you are exchanging your energy, and this is money too. So bear that in mind, because I'm saying precision, there is going to be an amazing buying opportunity because I'm seeing a dip, a last kind of washout before crypto gets its structure again. But it's just like, not only that anyway, we're just entering in the time where if you're in it for the long run, dollar cost averaging from now, it's still okay. You just may have a little bit of a heart palpitation for a moment until it recovers quickly, but I'm not seeing it's going to be long. Big bankers, big players, big whales in the game have been buying XRP, they've been buying Bitcoin, they've been buying Ethereum, they're buying the most, you know what I'm saying? They're promoting shitcoins. They are promoting shitcoins, but they are buying the most, and they've already made large purchases. So it's just like, before they even buy more, and the ones who haven't made much purchases, they have pulled their money from their stocks, or they're getting ready to move their money. So they're either doing it now or have done it, and when it dips, they're going to be the first to buy it back. So, you know, we also can be the first to buy it back because we are the new 1%. All right, know that. So it's about this precision in how you are exchanging your energy, exchanging your money. Yeah, and I will say, trust yourself during this time with your choices you make, because Virgo energy is, if she's not unsure, she's kind of not going to do it. But if she is sure, she's more inclined to just like, yep, she's more sure of herself because she's looked at every angle. So definitely trust yourself throughout this cycle up until, you know, I always say trust yourself anyway, but with how you're choosing to make certain moves with money exchanges, trust yourself at this point, okay? Because you're doing it from a place of precision. Yes, and we're getting a switch in energy coming in on Friday. So we did have this full moon. It was a super moon. It was so like, is no one mesmerized by the moon to just be like, it literally just looks like a disc planted there in the sky when it was just so big and orange. It was just like, whoa, you know, I feel people just walk on and it's just like, is this not the phenomenon we're just meant to just observe and just be like, wow, it's beautiful, you know? That's why I love the sky. But anyway, we're still in this full moon energy 5 days after this. So 1, I have to count, 2, 3, 4, 5. So basically, keep in mind, up until this point, on a Wednesday, a Mercury day, money, we could still be bottoming. We could still be finding our bottom during this time, because that's what the full moon does. It gets the bottom in. Yeah, it gets the bottom in basically, and we are still in that energy. And when this energy flips on Friday, Venus Day, we're not straight away, but as we move to here, we're kind of going to be getting ready to find our resistance. And it depends on the market. I don't know if we'll go even lower, if this new moon, no moon, will push us lower, giving us like a lower resistance. We'll check that out in the charts, but we'll see. But the flip of energy is kind of coming here, so I'm kind of seeing price should be reaching it should find its actual bottom this cycle potentially, or it could even go into here. I don't know, we'll see. Let's get into the charts now, after taking a look at this beautiful sculpture. Oh, look at him. So anyway, BTC, Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, the bit of the coin. What bit though? What bit? Straight away, what I'm seeing here, sorry, I get random things in my head, I just have to say it. So a cross has happened. The 200 moving average, we're on the daily right now. The 200 moving average is going up. So that's okay. But all of these are sloping down. It's sloping down and it has crossed it. You've got Uranus here at the end and Saturn. You see Uranus, where Uranus and Saturn play some major roles in this, but we're literally binding between the two of them now with Bitcoin. We are, which one was this one? Venus. This is Venus. So it's like we bounced off Venus, we found a little support, but we could get pushed down by Jupiter. Is that Jupiter? No, it's not. Let me double check. I have to double check. What's this orange? Neptune. Yeah, it's Neptune. I removed Jupiter. Jupiter don't play much of a role. I've just not noticed that. But anyway, Neptune. So Bitcoin's Neptune is Capricorn. So go check out my Bitcoin's birth chart video. I feel it all plays a role, so do check that video out. It's on my it's on my videos. Like, it's not hard to miss. So it's going to be interesting how it responds to Neptune here, because Capricorn has Saturn energy. It's just like discipline, structure. It's just like, no, basically we're in this for the long run. We're setting up foundations right now. This is Bitcoin's goal and dream, to literally set up foundations, because its Neptune is in Capricorn. So yeah, so basically it's like structurally, if it needs to go down lower, Neptune may not allow it to pass on the daily. So what level is that? That's 27.6. 27.6. And if we probably do go up, we may just get stopped out by the 200 moving average as it kind of begins to slope a little down. But as I said before, it's like here just looks like the perfect seat. 23, it just looks like the perfect seat. 23 to 24. Yeah. Literally just the perfect seat here. It's like it just wants to sit there, and we may just wick a little lower. So take a smaller look before I put all the messy drawings on, because I haven't cleared the drawings. So I will do a chart up. Like, I just need to click another chart, I think, and just redraw it on there, because I don't like to get rid of my drawing. But anyway, okay, so what I'm seeing here, we've got Pluto, Mercury and Saturn. They've crossed over Venus, Neptune and Uranus. So Bitcoin could get rejected at literally 27.5. So even if we wick up a little, Saturn may push it back down. Okay, Saturn, Bitcoin Saturn is in. Get out. Oh golly gee, I can't remember. I think it's in. I can't remember, so let's just not pay attention to that. But yeah, it may get rejected off that level. Hold on one moment. I'll still talk. I'm only here, but because it's popped into my head, I have to say it. So that's kind of what I'm seeing there, and it's like it was getting supported off this moving average, 200 moving average. Saturn is in Leo. Yeah, I just had to say that it's in Leo. Yeah. Oh gosh. Oh gosh, Leo energy. Leo, I noticed that energy I mentioned in the last cycle, that Leo doesn't do the best in the markets because it's fire and the market is water based. So yeah, we could get pushed down. We could get pushed down. That's kind of what I'm seeing there, to be honest. The RSI, we're close to being overbought. Obviously it's not overbought yet, but we are on the highs. However, it's like this little yellow line RSI, it seems to be getting ready to slope down a bit on the 4 hour. I wonder, is this any form of triangle? I feel there's something here, you know. Can I draw it? Oh, all these drawings now. It's just so messy. It's so messy, right? I feel I'm seeing something, you see. Did it come out? Oh, did it break through something? Could have potentially come out of that little structure. No, I don't think I'm seeing anything necessary. I want to see where this finishes first before I kind of like draw it. But you know what's going to be interesting? Let me just get rid of that. I hope this isn't too messy for you. Like me and my brain, I can kind of see it. Yeah, I wanted to just see the candle wicks. Yeah, no, I'm not really seeing anything there. So we just explore. We explore. I need to go back to the line because it's too messy. What do you lot prefer? Do you prefer the line charts or the candles? I like the candles when I'm seeing any particular formations, but let's go on the hourly. Okay, we were obviously pushed up that little bit. But on the hourly, we're kind of already quite high up there. So if anything, we may have just this retest of 27.5. And that's what I'm seeing. I feel that's where was Saturn was there on, was it the 4 hour? And that could send us back down. It could send us back down. It's like it's too... It's just not doing anything. Like we were here, we haven't created a higher high. We're creating lower highs. So literally on each occasion. So this is showing a sign of weakness for me. Definitely showing a sign of weakness. Going to take the smallest look. Yeah. Yeah. So it's kind of like already... If it may attempt to go up a bit more, but even on the RSI, it's like it's ready to just, you know, come back down to here. And I feel, looking on the smaller time frame, getting below this 200 moving average on the 15, which is at 26.9. So literally, yeah, 26 basically, 26.9. Then it's going down, baby. You're not around. So let's take a look at this one. I find it hilarious and it just gets so squidgy. I don't do the best to describe my words neither. It's just like, it just looks so squashed. Come on, lad. Okay, I just wanted to have a look. Okay, so the RSI down here, if you can see. Can you see the RSI? It's like it's ready to get rejected. You see, off this little yellow line thing. And I don't even know how that was there. The RSI disappeared, and when it come back, the yellow line was added. But I'm not complaining. Oh, what's going on? I'm not complaining. I take it. I take it. But yeah, on this time frame, the W, W for win. We're winning. But yeah, on this time frame, it seems like it's just ready to get rejected off that level. And if you can see here, it's just like, is at this level. It's just ready to just be like, whoa, rejection, down. Hover here, a wick down. This is probably like that fast buy-in that's gonna happen. It may even, you know, 1 week lower, and then come back up, get rejected, go up, and then up again. Potentially, could that happen? But yeah, I'm seeing downward movement. I'm seeing an amazing buying opportunity. So make sure you have your plan. Make sure you stick to your plan and execute your plan. Yeah, it's all exciting. It's all so exciting for me anyway. So as you can see on this level for XRP, before the drawing, let's get rid of the drawings. I was like, what's going on, lad? Let's just hide them for a moment, because I just want to focus on this point. The RSI, look at the RSI. It's just like, nope. It's like, this is the 200 moving average. RSI, sorry, it's the moving average. So the RSI is down here. For any new people, I don't want to confuse you. And if anything, my aim is like, people can see me and be like, yes, I can do technical analysis. If you're doing technical analysis, yo, like, I don't, copy trading and that is amazing, and signals and stuff, I guess, but like, I'm at the level where it's like, I am ready to be the best female trader in my own space. You get what I'm saying? Sure, we're doing it. But and it's like, this is just so logical based, but I couldn't grasp it until I added the stars. So, you know, the feminine aspect needs to be involved in it sometimes, the delusional one. But anyway, Pisces, it seems like it's just going to get rejected off this level. The 200 moving average is saying no. It's just saying no, basically. Yeah, and it's at that 50, no, it was 52. So that's what I'm seeing there. Oh, there's just hornets outside the window, man. They don't make me happy. They really don't. Anyway, see, it's just flipped my mood, man. So, on the daily, to be fair, this is looking like, is that a head and shoulder formation? Like a wild head and shoulder? Or is the whole thing, like, is that one shoulder? Oh, come on, lad. Is that one shoulder? Is that the head? Is that another one? Or is this the shoulder? And is it like slanted? Because the RSI on the daily, to be fair, this is looking like it wants to go up, not down. So that's interesting, because the moon may like just be here. I'll add the moon after. Okay, it just gets super messy. It gets super messy, but we'll see where price has kind of potentially bottomed. So I am finding this interesting though, because Bitcoin, I'm seeing it wants to go down, but XRP is ready to go up. Yeah. That's extremely interesting. But it's kind of like, I want to see how it responds to Uranus. Your anus, I don't have the XRP's one. I don't know what XRP's Uranus is off the top of my head. But if, oh, okay, baby, we almost finished. If price XRP can like get to 53, then there's probably more of a chance of upward movement, and it would kind of be this. Is this a head and shoulder? Like, is that what I'm seeing? Look, let me get my brush. My beautiful, beautiful brush. So, head, ill. Shoulder, and the other shoulder. You see? Yeah, kind of, it's very weird. Like, I'm not quite sure where the neckline would be. Would the neckline be pretty much where the moving average is? I'm going to put it as this line because it's going to... What color is this? Oh, it's green. Oh, what am I doing? I was trying to just delete that. I just didn't want it to be white. But I don't know if, like... how can I put it in without it messing up the other stuff? Oh, it came off, that's why. Like, I don't know if, like... okay, come on. You can do it. You can do this. You can do this. I don't know if that's, like, the neckline, basically. And I find it interesting. It aligns with how price fell to this point. Look, it fell to this point, and then price broke through. I hope you can see this. It's not too messy for you. But pay attention to the green line. Can I make it thicker? Yeah, yay! Okay, so congratulations. You see how price just fell to this point? It fell to 50. That 50 cent is like a psychological level, and then it bounced off it, it fell through it, it kind of hit its support off it, dropped down now. So that was his little shoulder, and then he made his head, and then he hit back on this trend line that wicked to, and then he created his other shoulder. So, and this trend line, Uranus is here, and I just says, if price can get above 53.5, it breaks through this trend line as well as getting over Uranus. But of course, this whole area is its next resistance, 54, essentially. Like, could price just wick up to 54? Is that what it could do to then get rejected and... Babes. To then get rejected and come down to sit in this beautiful little seat here at 44. It could just sit in it. Price could wick down, like, even to this point, 40, 41, 40, and then just get back up and hover. Like, it's going to be interesting because even if it does wick here, but the body of the candle stays here, we are still creating a higher low. So, and from here, so this is a low, then we've got a higher low. So even if we come down to here, it could create that. But I am seeing the RSI is just looking like it wants to extend a little out first. So I'm just going to clear the drawings. We're going to take a look at a smaller time frame. But that's kind of what I'm seeing. Unless we're just fully in bear trend energy, and it will just zigzag just above the 50, like 50, 54, just where it just zigzag and then come down again. It's a potential if these just push it down, but right now price is being supported pretty much by all of them, and the moving averages, Saturn, no, the planet, the stars, the luminary averages, Saturn and that, they've crossed over. So that's interesting. But yeah, it really just looks like price does want to sit here at some point, and I just don't know if we're getting a little movement upward to then come down. But let's take a look at the smaller time frames to see, because otherwise we don't know. No, we don't know what it's gonna do in like the immediate future. You know, we know the long term. Okay, so, okay, this is showing a better picture. It doesn't quite look like a head and shoulder now. It doesn't. It's more just like a range. It's trading between this sideward channel right now. So it's like 47. It breaking past that, it's going to the next level, like without a doubt. When it comes out of this trading range, there'd probably be a break and retest, or like a hit of it, go back up and then break through, something of the sort. But what I see here on the 4 hour, it has kind of done its little peak up, and it does just look like it's retracing right now. So yeah, this isn't giving me much. The only thing where it's like, oh, it could push up even more. We'll check the DXY after last to make sure like how it all correlates. But price could get rejected off this point. 55. Is that where the line was? I'm going to put on these message drawings. Bear with me. Yeah, it's pretty much there. 55. Oh, yes. XRP seems like it's going to jump up. Seems like it's going to just break out of this, break over it. But then I'm seeing it could easily just get rejected from 55. Yeah. Yeah. So this is why I also fall into the notion of, if we don't get like the clearest bottom, how can I put it? Because the moon bottoms obviously come in here. So it's like, yo, we've kind of bottomed here. So we'll try and just go up a bit more this cycle potentially, just hovering before it gets rejected fully. And this is why I'm seeing more of this eclipse energy coming in here. I wonder if something's just going to happen on the world stage, which yeah, so it just may take its time. Hover up, and as we kind of go into the next cycle, we could just see more rejections and more sell-offs. Yeah, it's kind of what I'm seeing. But I am going to just clear this one more time. We're going to just take a look at the 1 hour, because we don't want to leave this one out. I did it for Bitcoin. Okay, so yeah, again, the 1 hour, it's really just hovering in this range right now. Even if it's coming down a little bit, it will find its support. But I am seeing more likely it wants to just go and get rejected again. Just likes the rejection. But because all of these have coiled up, this could be the thing to give it that little spring, just that last little spring before this, like, whoa. Because again, they'd want people to be like, oh yeah, now's the time, it's going, like, even if it's just a tiny bit of movement, and then it's just like, whoa, they're gonna just crush people's hearts and hopes. But not ours, you know, not ours, because we don't hope, we make the plan and do it. Yeah, this 200 moving average be supporting it right now, and it looks like it just kind of wants to come up again. Yeah, I'm going to leave that there because it is hovering in this range. Wait for a rejection. So key things to take note of is a rejection at the 55. Yeah, rejection around the 55, 54 to 55. And then like that break below 47 cents. So that's a big range, but once it breaks below that, it's literally going to its next level without a doubt. Because that's XRP for you. XRP likes to retrace probably 99% of what it's done. But yeah, and its next level, once it breaks that 47, its next level is here. 44. And it may even come, like, have whatever wick to 40. So just keep that in mind. 47 and 55. 47 and 55. So let's finish off with the DXY. The DXY. Trying to sing, you know. Should I make that an extra talent of mine? Oh, hide the mess. Hide the mess. Right. Okay. So the dollar is clearly just like, where are you going, bro? Where are you going? Heavily overextended, but it's come back down. As you can see, we're paying attention to the RSI now. And if you look at this, it looks like it's just resting on this yellow moving average. I'm fully unsure like what it is. It's just the moving average for the RSI, isn't it? So yes, it's resting on that. So because of that, that could give it just like a little momentum upwards. But I'm kind of seeing the dollar retracing at this point. So even when the market opens at 10, it may open a little bit, but I am seeing potential more retracement just because of just look, it's just kind of just gone up. It needs to come back down a little, even if it's just back to this point, 105. So this kind of correlates, I feel, where Bitcoin needs to go up that little bit to get rejected again, and XRP wants to go up that little bit to get rejected again. So yes, but let's take a look on the smaller time frame. Hold on. Yeah, and look, what did I say? It's like this breakthrough. I feel it's potentially trying to come back to retest this on a bigger scale. This retest will get the crypto market just moving up that little bit before the eclipse comes, this X portal. I'm gonna slap myself if it's not this eclipse and if it's the one at the end of March. I don't know, but I will clarify. I'll put it in the comments. I'm not sure if it's both of them or specifically one, but it's the Great American Eclipse. And yeah, like, yeah, so we'll see. Sorry, I zoned out for a moment then, but I am seeing more of a retracement down to here. This will kind of allow the 200 moving average to just swoop on up, and these to, you know, swoop on up to begin to support it. So when this big dip in crypto happens, this is when the dollar may just bounce off this part and then jump on up to 107. That may be like its next phase of resistance, and then it may even go to 108. 108 zone. Yeah, like here-ish. And then maybe wicks higher, because, you know, that's what it likes to do. Hopefully you can hear me over this cow. This happened yesterday, you know. I'm in the middle of a reading. I was doing a reading for are people clients if they come to me for a reading? I think they are. So I was doing a reading for a client, and just the annoying ice cream van just filled with cow pus and dairy. It's like, no. But anyway, I can't talk. I really cannot talk. But I'm seeing just a bounce. Yeah, a bounce and going up, and just it may just overextend to some heights. It may overextend to some heights and then come back down. Let's take a look on the smaller time frame. I think I can get rid of this pink line, but I won't do it now. I'll do it off camera. I'll do it off camera, and I will, you know, be a bit more. I won't have the unnecessary lines. You know what? Let me just delete it now because it's there. I have to do it because I've said it. Anyway, what's happening? Sure. On the RSI, if you look down at the bottom, what I'm seeing for the RSI is that it has wicked down quite a bit, and then it extended up, and it's looking like it wants to get rejected off here now. Yeah. Does that align with anything? No. But just looking at the RSI, it does look like it's about to get rejected again, to just come back down to this little level. Just come and retest it again. I don't know why I feel so giddy today. I feel quite happy, but I feel much better than the last video. Yeah, and I've shaved, people. Sorry, TMI, but I have to put that in there because I feel much better. But anyway, yeah, I'm seeing a rejection. I'm seeing a rejection. So what I'm seeing is crypto will be moving up a little bit. I'm not seeing the biggest volatility, not just yet. So the markets may just be moving a little slower. And again, this is Virgo energy. She takes her time to make these decisions. Okay. So I'm not seeing like, you know, just crazy volatility, just standard movement, basically. But I'm seeing a retest. I'm seeing gold going up. Crypto moving up, as the DXY is retesting this zone going down. And even if it comes, I don't know if it'll go below this, the 105.39. But if it does, its next zone is obviously 104. And then it will just get its support off the 400, the 200 moving average. But if it's just taking its time and trickling, this 200 moving averages could literally come up. It will get its support off it around here, and this will be, that will give it the momentum to spring it back in the other direction. I'm only going down to the hour one. Yeah, okay. Look at the RSI in the hour. It just looks like it's jumped up so much that it does also seem like it wants to retrace. But that could also go either way. It could just go up a little bit more before it retraces. So if the market, when it opens, if the dollar is a little bit positive before it retraces back down, and again, because we've got these just here supporting, price most likely will come to the 105.4 zone-ish rather than the 104. But if there is a wick down, pay attention. So that is kind of what I'm seeing here with the DXY. Yeah, and even on the winning cycle, it's like that word is coming out of my vocabulary for sure. It just looks like, again, it could easily just retrace a little. So that's why the dollar for this cycle could be negative. To just come down, retest that before going up. The dollar could be negative as crypto's just like slowly going up a little bit higher to just get rejected off its next zone. And I just feel that it's more linked to do with these eclipses. Literally these eclipses, like I just saw my mom drive past. I saw her drive past. I was like, oh, you're coming home? But no, she hasn't. But anyway, where is she going? Oh, these eclipses, that's what I'm seeing. So just a bit more upward movement in crypto, downward movement for the DXY. So gold could be going up as well. Yeah, because it's just getting ready to be rejected. And no moon, new moons is the new resistance level. Okay, so keep that in mind. Crypto may just be going up to get ready for its new resistance level. And this roundabout here could be the event which brings the amazing buying opportunity. So with that being said, of course, if you did want to grab this calendar yourself, it is here and it's on sale for the Black Swan event. It's literally a Black Swan sale. So feel free to grab that if you'd like. And if you'd like a personal reading, then reach out to me. My intention is that I brought some extra clarity and more trust in yourself, in your own decisions, basically, with the whole crypto market. But I will catch you in my next Crypto Angles podcast, number 28. 28 is the number of extreme wealth. So be with me for that one if you'd like, and I'll catch you then. But anyway, Angel out. Bye.